Every great comedian needs the perfect straight man. And Emily Blunt found hers in the most unexpected place. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson is one of the most carefully managed public figures in entertainment. Everything is polished. Everything is deliberate. Everything is part of the brand. Then Emily Blunt enters the room. And suddenly, none of that matters. She roasts him, mocks him, embarrasses him, and somehow makes him laugh while doing it. What makes this fascinating isn't the joke itself, it's the social intelligence behind it. She understands exactly how far she can push someone, exactly where the line is, and exactly how to cross it without anyone getting upset. Then there was the moment she essentially volunteered him to pay for everyone without giving him a chance to object. She didn't ask, she announced it. And by the time he realized what was happening, the crowd had already decided. That's not just comedy, that's strategy. But here's the thing. People who become famous for being brutally honest are usually only honest about other people. Emily is different. She applies the same honesty to herself. She talks openly about embarrassing moments, bad decisions, awkward stories, things most celebrities would rather erase from existence. And somehow, those stories make audiences love her even more. Because when someone laughs at themselves first, they remove everyone else's power to laugh at them. Emily Blunt is basically impossible to roast. She's already done it better than anyone else could. And then there are the impressions. One of the most underrated things about Emily is that she's an incredibly gifted mimic. When she does an impression, she commits completely. No half measures, no safe version. She becomes the person. Whether it's a nurse, a waitress, a co-star, or someone from a story she's telling, she transforms every memory into a performance. Even stories that make her look ridiculous become entertaining because she tells them with zero shame. Most people hide those stories. Emily turns them into comedy gold. And all of that was impressive enough until she stepped onto the biggest stage in Hollywood. Most celebrities go through years of media training just to learn how to say absolutely nothing in the most polished way possible. Emily Blunt went through the same training. She just completely ignored it. And somehow, that's exactly what made her one of the most entertaining people in Hollywood. Today, we're breaking down why Emily Blunt's zero-filter personality isn't an accident. It's a superpower. And why almost every interview she does turns into a viral moment waiting to happen. Here's something most people never think about. Every major celebrity you've ever watched has been coached. Publicists, managers, media trainers, handlers. People whose entire job is teaching stars exactly what to say and exactly what not to say. The result is usually the same. Perfect interviews. Forgettable interviews. Emily Blunt is the exception. She doesn't just break the formula, she destroys it. And what you get instead is something Hollywood almost never delivers. A genuine human being who also happens to be one of the most talented actresses on the planet. What separates Emily from everyone else is a very specific skill. She has the ability to say exactly what everyone else in the room is thinking, the thing nobody is supposed to say out loud. And then she delivers it with such perfect timing that the entire room collapses laughing. It's not recklessness. It's not even spontaneity. It's confidence. The kind that comes from genuinely not caring about protecting a carefully constructed image. Most celebrities get uncomfortable and try to redirect awkward moments. Emily leans into them. Harder. She turns discomfort into the punchline. And that's a comedic instinct most stand-up comedians spend years trying to develop. She does it naturally, in real time, with cameras rolling. But Emily's funniest moments don't happen when she's alone. They happen when she's sitting next to someone whose entire career is built around controlling his image. And she starts dismantling it one joke at a time. If you want one moment that explains everything about Emily Blunt, it happened at the Oscars. The confidence, the timing, the fearlessness, the complete lack of concern for Hollywood's unwritten rules. It was all there. In just a few seconds, she managed to reframe an entire cultural conversation, land a joke, and leave everyone laughing. On the biggest stage imaginable. Most comedy writers would spend hours crafting something like that. Emily did it live. And that's what makes her different. Not just that she's funny, not just that she's quick, it's that she's completely unafraid. Which brings us to the real question. Why does this work? Why does Emily Blunt become more popular every time she ignores the rules everyone else follows? The answer is simple. Authenticity has become incredibly rare. Modern entertainment is filled with carefully managed personalities. Every appearance is calculated. Every answer is rehearsed. Every opinion is tested before it's spoken. After a while, audiences start craving something real. Someone who feels like an actual human being. Emily Blunt provides exactly that. She doesn't seem interested in performing a version of herself. She just shows up as herself. Honest, self-aware, funny, unfiltered, completely comfortable in her own skin. And in a world full of carefully constructed personas, that feels revolutionary. She's not Hollywood's funniest actress by accident. She's one of Hollywood's most honest people. The comedy is simply what happens when that honesty meets confidence. That's why her interviews go viral. That's why audiences remember her. And that's why no matter how many celebrities follow the media training playbook, Emily Blunt always stands out. Because she never follows the script. She writes her own. If you enjoyed this breakdown, let us know your favorite Emily Blunt moment. And subscribe for more deep dives into the people who make Hollywood impossible to ignore. We'll see you in the next one.